or your boss, she's doing that too. So she has except for much more because she's by herself. So she's given this other voice in her head a name, voice, and I will try to give voice a different voice so that you can distinguish. And this is politically incorrect, just a heads up. I couldn't help it. Okay. By 5-ish, I'm ready for him, glancing at my watch and wondering if he'll come at 7 like last night. Pathetic. Fuck off. I stand defiantly in front of the mirror, bathed, scented, and absolutely slathered with makeup. Contemptible. I'm aware that negative minds might construe it that way, but as it happens, this is a logical, thought-out strategy, so you're totally wrong. I'm like Scheherazade in 1001 Nights, doing my best not to get executed. Maybe I should start a story every night, ending with a cliffhanger to ensure my survival to the next night. Don't you think that Persian chick tried to look her best too, tried to please in any way possible? Your descent into sexism has been terrifyingly fast. When in Rome, and into racism, just focus on your goal, which isn't to cure misogyny, is to write a ring a release date from Kasim. Otherwise, I'll go mad. It's quite simple. I return listlessly to the window, running through my accomplishments during the day to raise my spirits. Big pat on the back for having stuck to my self-imposed routine, reading, meditating, exercising, eating, standing by the window and breathing a lot. I'm not used to so much time in a day, but it didn't feel like it stretched out endlessly in an impossible-to-fill way. Always look on the bright side of life. There'd been a couple of panic attacks in the midst of my virtuosity, where my children's faces rose before me, triggering bouts of uncontrollable weeping. There'd been a little daydream in the middle of a meditation session where Kasim had penetrated every orifice in an excess of uncontrolled passion. What is wrong with you? What? It's not like I'm attracted to him or anything. This is an unfortunate side effect of an oversexed imagination. I mentally shag practically everyone I meet. Shame you can't mentally masturbate. I'm just saying, no need to imbue this train of thought with special significance. This is not anyone you meet. This is someone who has complete control over your life and death. Well, it's not like he can read my thoughts. He's probably listening right now. That causes another panic attack. There is a gentle knock at the door. Kasim enters with his usual courtesy, closely followed by Sami, carrying tea on a tray. Salam alaikum, Sami, I say, to show off, but immediately wish I hadn't when Kasim shoots a mistrustful look at the boy. The aroma of the tea wafts toward me as I bend over, and instantly one of those abrupt changes of mood occurs, from happy to crappy, from blissed to pissed, from what have you accomplished today, Kasim asks me. Right, no self-indulgence allowed. Focus on him, the man. Not so different from what I've been doing all my life, actually. This smells just like Israeli tea, I say. Have they stolen our tea as well? Wish they'd stolen Tetley's instead, I mutter, squeezing lemon into his cup. Israeli tea is never strong enough to mix with milk. He accepts his cup graciously and raises his eyebrows at me. Are you trying to develop a routine of some sort? I gaze at him blankly. What is his game? Who cares? Soothe and amuse. Tell him you spent your day doing the 3 M's: meditation, masturbation, and moping. I meditate, exercise, right? And does this make you happy? Yes, I'm ecstatic. I smile as happy as I can. He must really care. Perhaps Sami has reported tears. I'm kind of a manic-y, depressive-y type Kasim in any situation. And let's face it, my future lies in the hands of don't say it! A stranger. So there's bound to be a bit of anxiety here. Plus I hate being cooped up in one room. His face is falling by degrees. But really, I'm totally satisfied with our arrangement. It's the best it could be in the circumstances. And I totally trust you. Not. Totally. Please believe me. I am glad. In 1 month, you will go home to your family. I appreciate your agreeing to stay here 1 month with me. Thank you. I decide not to respond to his statement that I've agreed to stay here. I wouldn't have put it quite like that. Thank you, you've been more than kind. He leans back, relieved. We sip our tea. I feel like my soothe and amuse role has been played to perfection. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself today, if that's okay, Qasim says after a moment. When my father died, the people voted me in with 97% of the vote. He looks at me with an element of pride, which annoys me. Not a competition, was there? Don't you think 97% indicates that the people were happy for me to be their leader? I'm sure they were. Even Gabby was democratically elected once upon a time, I suppose. What the fuck's wrong with you? Indeed. Can't I be like Scheherazade for 2 minutes? Can't I at least pretend to be a nice, admiring woman? Lucky Western men don't have access to Arab women. None of them would look at us twice. I dreamt of making Syria a modern state. Don't you remember my public statement that democracy is a tool to a better life? He's so sweet, imagining that I know so much about him. Men always surprise me with their innocent egocentricity. I nod. Of course I remember, as if I ever fucking knew, as if I had ever had the remotest interest in Syria before I wrote the book, and even then, I did the absolute minimum of research. I'm just a lazy pothead. Qasim continues to speak. He set his tea to one side and has leaned forward to penetrate my eyes with his own. In many ways, I have succeeded. As soon as I got in, I released hundreds of political prisoners. I introduced reforms, but it's not easy. It's not that easy. His gaze falters and he looks down. I worry that my goal to amuse and soothe is a failure. Then he's looking into my eyes again, and his voice has ratcheted up several notches up the irritation scale. You think I'm the big guy here and can do whatever I want? It doesn't work like that. There were many people more experienced than I was when I started, and they advised me to go slowly. His chin really is weak. He looks like a weak sort of man altogether. I'd always thought so.